Let's practice 2011 UPSC questions with answers in a very fast pace. 51. Number 51 question is a sandy and saline area is the natural habitat of an Indian animal species. The animal has no predator in that area, but its existence is threatened due to the destruction of its habitats. Which one of the following could be that animal? Answer is Indian wild ass. Question number 52. La Nina is suspected to have caused recent floods in Australia. How is La Nina different from El Nino? La Nina is characterized by unusually cold ocean temperatures in equatorial Indian Oceans, whereas El Nino is characterized by unusually warm ocean temperature in the equatorial Pacific Oceans. El Nino has adverse effects on southwest monsoon of India, but La Nina has no effect on monsoon climates. Which of the statement given is are correct? 52 answer is D. Neither one nor two. Both are incorrect. The tendency for increased litigations was visible after the introductions of the land settlement systems of Lord Cornwallis in 1793. The reasons for this is normally traced to which of the following provisions? A. Making Jomindars' positions stronger vis-a-vis the Rayot, making East India Company and overlords of Jomindars, making judicial systems more efficient. Answer is D. A, B, C is not correct. None of the above. Which one of the following observations is not true about the Quit India movement 1942? It was a non-violent movement. It was led by Mahatma Gandhi. It was spontaneous movements. It did not attract the labor class in general. Answer number 2B is incorrect. Which among the following provided a common factor for tribal insurrections in India in the 19th century? Introductions of a new systems of land revenue and taxations of tribal products, influence of foreign religions, missionaries in tribal areas. Rise of large number of money lenders, traders, and revenue farmer as middlemen in tribal area, the complete disruptions of the old agrarian order of the tribal communities. Answer is D. India maintained its early cultural contacts and trade links with Southeast Asia across the Bay of Bengal. For this preeminence of early maritime history of Bay of Bengal, which of the following could be the most convincing explanations? First, as compared to other countries, India had better shipbuilding technology in ancient and medieval times. The rulers of southern India always patronized traders, Brahmin priests, and Buddhist monks in the context. Monsoon winds across the Bay of Bengal facilitate sea voyages. Both A, B, C are convincing explanation is in this context? Answer is C. Monsoon winds across the Bay of Bengal facilitate sea voyages. What is the difference between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi device? Bluetooth use 2.4 gigawatts radio frequency bands, whereas Wi-Fi can use 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz frequency band. Bluetooth is used for wireless local area networks only, whereas Wi-Fi is used for wireless wide area networks only. When information is transmitted between two devices using Bluetooth technology, the devices have to be in the line of sight of each other. But when Wi-Fi technology is used, the devices need not be in the line of sights of each others. D. The statements A, B, and given above are correct in this context. A and B correct. Answer is A. With reference to micro irrigations, which of the following statement is the correct? Fertilizer nutrient loss can be reduced. It is only means of irrigations in dry land farmings. In some areas of farming, recedings of groundwater table can be checked. Select the correct answer using given below. 1 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. Answer is C. 1 and 3. With reference to the period of colonial rule in India, home charges formed an important part of drain of wealth from India. Which of the following funds constitutes home charges? Fund used to support the India office in London's, fund used to pay salaries and pensions of British personals engaged in India, fund used for vegging wares outside India by the British. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Answer is B. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is correct. What was the reason for Mahatma Gandhi to organize a Satyagraha on behalf of the peasant in Kheda? The administrations did not suspend the land revenue collections in spite of dot. The administrations proposed to introduce permanent settlements in Gujarat. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is A. 1 only. The administration did not suspend the land revenue collection in spite of droughts. Biodiversity forms the basis of human existence in the following ways: soil formations, preventions of soil erosions, recycling of waste, pollinations of crops. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Answer is D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Aspartame. Aspartame is an artificial sweetener salt in the markets. It consists of amino acids and provides calories like others amino acids. Yet it is used as a low calories sweetening against in food items. So what is the basis of this use? Aspartame is as sweet as table sugars, but unlike table sugar, it is not readily oxidized in human body due to lack of requisite enzymes. When Aspartame is used in food processing. In sweet taste remains but is becomes resistant to oxidations. Aspartame is as sweet as sugars, but after ingestions into the body, it is converted into metabolites that yield no calories. Aspartame is several times sweeter than table sugar. Hence, food items made with small quantities of aspartame yield fewer calories on oxidations. Answer is D. D is the answer. What was the purpose with which Sir William Wedderburn and M.S. Kama came late set up the Indian Parliamentary Committee in 1893 to agitate for Indian political reforms in the House of Commons, to campaign for the entry of Indians into the imperial judiciary, to facilitate discussions on India's independence in the British parliaments, to agitate for the entry of eminent Indians into the British parliaments. 63 answer is A. To agitate for Indian political reforms in the House of Commons. What is the difference between a CFL and LED lamps? To produce light, a CFL uses mercury, coppers, and phosphor, while an LED lamps was semiconductors materials. The average lifespan of a CFL is much longer than that of LED lamps. A CFL is less energy efficient as compared to LED lamps. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is C. 1 and 3. 65. Recently, oil Japar was in the news. What is it? It is a eco-friendly technology for the recommendations of only sludge, oily sludge and oil spills. It is the latest technology developed for undersea oil explorations. It is a genetically engineered uh, potential yielding maize variety, is the best technology to control the accidentally caused flames from wells. Answer is A. It is a eco-friendly technology for the remediations of only sludge and oil spills. Question number 66. A manned couple adopted a male child. A few years later, twin boys were born to them. The blood group of the couples is AB positives and O negatives. The blood groups of the three sons is A positive, B positive, O positive. The blood group of the adopted son is O positive, A positive, B positive, cannot be determined on the basis of the given data. Answer is D. Mahatma Gandhi said that some of his deepest convictions were reflected in a book titles Unto This Last, and the book transforms his life. So, what was the message from the books that transforms Mahatma Gandhi? Uplifting the oppressed and poor is the moral responsibility of an educated man. The good of individual is contents in the good of all. The life of celibacy and spirituals pursue are essentials for a noble life. All the statements A, B, and C are correct in this context. The answer is B. The good of individual is contained in the good of all. With reference to Indian freedom struggles, Usha Mehta is well known for running the Secret Congress radio on the wake of Quit India movement, participating in the second round table conference, leading a contingent of Indian National Army, assisting in the formations of interim governments under Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Answer is A. A new optical disc formats known as the Blu-ray disc is becoming popular. In what way is it different from the traditional DVD? DVD supports standard definitions video while BD supports high definitions video. Compared to DVD, the BD format was several times more storage capacity. Thickness of BD is 2.4 mm, which that of DVD is 1.2 mm. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is B. 1 and 2 is correct. With reference to the period of Indian freedom struggles, which of the following were recommended by the Nehru reports? Complete independence for India, joint electorate for reservations of seats for minorities, provisions of fundamental rights for the peoples of India in the constitutions. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Answer is B. 2 and 3. Among the following state, which one has most suitable climatic conditions for the cultivations of a large variety of orchids with minimum cost of productions and can develop an exports oriented industry in these fields? Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Answer is B. Arunachal Pradesh. Which one of the following is not a site for in situ methods of conservation of flora? Answer is B. Botanical garden. Consider the following statements. In India, a metropolitan planning committee is constituted under the provisions of the constitutions of India, prepares the draft development plans for metropolitan areas, has the sole responsibility for implementing government's sponsored schemes in the metropolitan areas. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is A. 1 and 2 only. What is the difference between vote on accounts and interim budgets? The provisions of vote on accounts is used of a region regular government, so while an interim budget is a provisions used by the caretaker governments. A vote on accounts only deals with the expenditure in government's budgets, while an interim budgets includes both expenditure and receipts. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is B. 2 only. Regarding the international monetary funds, which one of the following statement is correct? It can grant loan to any country. It can grant loan to only developed countries. It grants loan to only members countries. It can grant loan to the central bank of countries. Answer was C. It grant loan to any only member countries. The 2004 tsunami made peoples realize that mangroves can serve as a reliable safety hedge against coastal calamities. How do mangroves functions as a safety hedge? The mangrove swamps separate the human settlements from the sea by a wide zone in which peoples neither live on venues out. The mangrove provides both foods and medicines which peoples are in need of after any natural disasters. The mangroves trees are tall with dense canopies and serve as an excellent shields during a seasons of tsunami. The mangrove trees do not get uprooted by storms and tides because of their extensive roots. Answer is D. The Jain philosophy hold that the world is created and maintained by universal law, universal truth, universal faith, universal soul. Answer is A. Universal law. Salinization occurs when the irrigations waters accumulated in the soil evaporates, leaving behind salts and minerals. What are the effects of salinations of the irrigated lands? It greatly increases the crop productions. It makes some soils impermeable. It rises the water tables. It fills air spaces in the soil with water. Answer is B. The Rate Data Book, published by the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, IUCN's contains a list of endemic plants and animal species present in the biodiversity hotspots, threatens plants and animal species, protect sites for conservation of natures and natural resources in various countries. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Answer is B. Two only. Why is the offering of teaser loans by commercial banks a case of economics concerns? The teaser loans are considered to be an aspects of subprime lendings, and banks may be exposed to the risk of defaulters in futures. In India, the teaser loans are mostly given to inexperienced entrepreneurs to set up manufacturing or export units. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is A. One only. An artificial satellite orbiting around the earth does not fall down. This is so because the attractions of earth does not exist at such distance, is neutralized by the attractions of the moons, provide the necessary speeds for its steady motions, provides the necessary accelerations for its motions. Answer was D. In the context of Indian economy, consider the following statements. The growth rate of GDP has steadily increased in the last 5 years. The growth rate in per capita income has steadily increased in the last 5 years. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is D. Neither one nor two. In India, which of the following have the highest? They are in the disbursement of credits to agricultures and allied activities. Commercial bank, corporations bank, regional bank, microfinance institutions. Answer is A. Commercial bank. Which of the following can aid in furthering the government objectives of inclusive growth, promoting self-help groups, promoting micro, smalls and medium enterprises, implementing the Right to Educations Act? Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Answer is D. 1, 2, 3. Why is the government of India disinvesting its equity in the central's public sector enterprises (CPSEs)? The governments intend to use the revenue earned from the disinvestments mainly to pay back the external debts. The government no longer intends to retain the management's controls of CPSEs. Which of the statement given is are correct? Answer is D. Neither 1 nor 2. What is the difference between asteroids and comets? Asteroids are small, rocky planetoids, whilst comets are forms of frozen gases held together by rocky and metallic materials. Asteroids are found mostly between the orbits of Jupiter and Mars, while comets are found mostly between Venus and Mercury. Comets show a perceptible glowing tails, while asteroids do not. So, which of the statement given are correct? Answer is B. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Economic growth is usually coupled with deflations, inflations, stagflations, hyperinflations. Answer is B. Inflations. The lowering of bank rate by the Reserve Bank of India lead to more liquidity in the markets, less liquidity in the markets, no change in the liquidity in the markets, mobilizations of more deposits by commercial banks. Answer is A. More liquidity in the markets. Westerlies in southern hemispheres are stronger and persistent than in northern hemispheres. Why? Southern hemisphere has less landless as compared to northern hemisphere. Coriolis force is higher in southern hemisphere as compared to northern hemisphere. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is A. One only. Between India and East Asia, the navigation times and distance can be greatly reduced by which of the following? Deepening the Malacca Straits between Malaysia and Indonesia, opening a new canal across the Chrysanthemums between the Gulf of Siams and Andaman Sea. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is B. Two only. Regular intake of fresh fruits and vegetable is recommended in the diet since they are a good source of antioxidants. How do antioxidants help a person's maintain health and promotes longevity? They activate the enzymes necessary for vitamin synthesis in the body and help prevent vitamins deficiency. They prevent excessive oxidations of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins in the body and help avoid unnecessary wastage of energy. They neutralize the free radicals products in the body during metabolism. They activates certain genes in the cells of the body and help delay the aging process. Answer is C. They neutralize the free radical process in the body during metabolisms. Regarding the Indus Valley civilizations, consider the following statements. It was predominantly a secular civilization and the religious elements that present did not dominate the scenes. During these periods, cotton was used for manufacturing textiles in India. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is C. Both 1 and 2 are correct. The lower Gangetic Plain is characterized by humid climates with high temperatures throughout the years. Which one among the following parts of crops is most suitable for these regions? Paddy and cottons, wheat and jutes, paddy and jutes, wheat and cottons. Answer is C. Paddy and jutes. What could be the main reasons for the formations of Africa and Eurasian's desert belts? It is located in the subtropical high pressure cells. It is under the influence of warm oceans currents. Which of the statements given above are correct in the context? Answer is A, one only. It is located in the subtropical high pressure cells. The jet aircraft fly very easily and smoothly in the lower atmosphere. So, what could be the appropriate explanations? There are no clouds or waters vapor in the lower atmospheres. There are no vertical winds in the lower atmospheres. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is C. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Consider the following statements. Biodiversity is normally greater in the lower latitudes as compared to the higher latitudes. Along the mountains gradients, biodiversity in normally greater in the lower altitude is compared to the higher altitudes. Which of the statement given are correct? Answer is C. Both 1 and 2 are correct. The Brahmaputra, Iravati, and Mekong rivers originates in Tibet and flow through narrow and parallel mountains range. In their upper reaches of these rivers, Brahmaputra makes a U-turns in its course to flow into India. This U-turn is due to uplift of folded Himalayan series syntactical by bendings of geological young Himalayas, eco tectonics disturbance in the tertiary folder mountains chains, both A and B above. Answer is B. Synthetic bending of geological young Himalaya. A state in India has the following characteristics. Its northern part is arides and semi-arides. Its central part produces cottons. Cultivations of cash crops is predominance over food crops. Which of the following states has all the above has characterized? Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat's, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Answer is B. Gujarat's. What is virtual private networks? It is a private computer networks of an organization where the remote users can transmit encrypted information through the server of the organizations. It is a computer networks across a public internet that provides users access to their organization's networks while maintaining the security or the information transmitted. It is a computer network. It is a computer networks in which users can access a shared pool of computing resources through a service providers. None of the statement A, B, C given above is are correct. Descriptions of virtual private networks. Answer is B. It is a computer networks across a public internet that provides users access to their organization's networks while maintaining the security of the information transmitted. The last question is the Dharma and Rita depicts a central idea of ancient Vedic civilizations of India. In this context, consider the following statements. Dharma was conceptions of obligations and of discharge of one's duties to oneself and to others. Rita was the fundamentals moral law governing the functioning of the universe and all it contents. Which of the statement given are correct? One only, two only, both one two, another one or not two. Answer is C. Both one and two are correct.